Ich find's immer witzig, wie wir sie verwirren und sie dann immer so antwortet. Never mind. Or Alyssa. The saying a pioneer is the kid's role model certainly doesn't describe her. If everyone started following her example, it would be a complete disaster for the country in 20 years or so. However, thinking about it now, you can draw the conclusion that everybody did follow example of Alyssa in the 80s. I probably am right now. She's not like that, actually. Not like that. Not like what? Not like what you said about her. To begin with, I hadn't said anything. I just stated the fact that she is not the best example to follow. Well, maybe. Sounds like you know her well enough. Probably. I asked a question only to keep the conversation going and didn't expect an answer like that. Alyssa and Lena were so different. The idea that they could be close was unbelievable for me. We came from the same town. As if she had foreseen my question. We have common friends, even though Alyssa is 1 year older. Okay, it's a little bit strange. Oh, not like that. I'm just surprised. Everyone gets surprised. Then I smiled a bit. I took the second box. Anal. Ooh, analginum. Activated charcoal, analginum, activated charcoal, saline solution, potassium permanganate, Furat. Ey, Furat, was läuft? Furatzylen. Analginum. Then I always spoke in simple sentences. How can I communicate with her if every conversation turns into a monologue or just an awkward silence? I wasn't quite satisfied with such a state of things. Sometimes it looked like she was hiding something behind a mask of shyness. But what? You know, I read a book not that long ago. Ich mache die Musik ein bisschen leiser. Alter. You know, I read a book not that long ago. Do you like science fiction? Oh, warte mal, das war ich. You know, I read a book not that long ago. Do you like science fiction? Not much. Damn, another failure. Well, if you don't like it, then what books do you like? Different kinds. The conversation wasn't smoothly and I had to turn it off for the better. Dude, warum geben denn alle nur so vage Antworten, selbst wenn es um solche simplen Dinge geht? Who knows why, but I thought about the dance again. Feeling of uneasiness, discomfort and even shame overwhelmed me once more. Looks like I... Sorry, ich muss gerade was denken. Looks like I'm not that different from Lena when it comes to such things. I'm shy and afraid of things I don't understand or can do. I should probably overcome my own fears before anything else. And this will help me to understand her better. I have made up my mind. There are only a couple of boxes left. Yes. Hey, I've got an idea. How about we go to the canteen afterwards? I think the tape recorder was taken back there. What is it doing in the canteen? I hesitated. What for? Her sincere look made it clear that she hadn't the slightest idea what I'm going to offer. Well, frankly speaking, I just don't know how to dance. That's why I don't like it. That's the reason I was so confused back there. Maybe I could thank you by dancing with you. But I... She stopped sorting out the medicine for a moment, blushed and looked right into my eyes. I got a bit stubborn. It was really a stupid idea. It's okay, if you don't want to. I don't insist. What if someone sees us? I certainly didn't think about that. It's not a big deal, but everybody is asleep already, and no one is going to go to the canteen at night. How will we get in there? I should have thought about it beforehand. Well, I did have stuff like skis, but didn't want to mention them. Someone could get the wrong idea about me stealing them. That moment I regretted that I still didn't get my cell phone from the leader's cabin. Olga toned my head off, and then was? Oh! Olga took my head off and I forgot it. Anyway, I had to say something to get away from this awkward topic. What kind of music do you like? Different kinds. Jesus fucking Christ. Na gut. Ich denke, ich würde dieselbe Antwort geben, weil ich wirklich keinen klaren Musikgeschmack habe. Ich mag Elektro, ich mag klassisch, also klassisch Rock. Ich mag so viele verschiedene Musikrichtungen. I'm not really into it. Then let's imagine that it's playing now. I mean, that we hear it playing. How's that? Like it plays in your head. I still remember the melody the pioneers were dancing to. The music and words are really clear in my memory. I'm not sure I can do it. You can, just try. Probably. I've got her consent. In Lena's case, even that probably can be considered yes. We silently sorted medical supplies for the rest of the time, writing down their names and quantities. I should pay more attention to every word I say after such luck. I stayed silent most of the time though. Soon we finished the last box. I gave Lena the filled-in list and started to stare at her like I saw Bigfoot riding and unicycle by chuckling piglets. What the fuck? It was amazing, frightening and above all, mesmerizing. Ugh. She suddenly broke out laughing. What? That look of yours. What about it? It's just funny. Really? Yes. So where are we going to? Where? The last words unsettled me. I completely forgot what we were talking about. Frankly speaking, I had completely left this world for a moment. Well, you know, to dance. Lena blushed right away, and her face took on a strange expression of shyness, uneasiness, and fear. Ah, yes, sorry, I was just lost in thought. Let's go to the pier. I don't know why I choose that place. Maybe because you could run into a pioneer at the square, in the residential area or near the canteen, but not on the pier. That's what I thought at least. Or maybe because of the large bright moon reflecting on the water in the night. Ooh, romantisch. And it is a full moon today. I don't know how, but this solution just offered itself. If you don't like it, then we can... No, that's a really nice place. Then I locked the door and we made our way to the pier. Night fell on the sleeping camp. Should we follow the road? Why? It will be faster through the forest. There's a nice path there. Dieser Schreibfehler, dude. Well, there could be... Who? An owlet? I laughed. Oh, you... I shed off displeasure across the face. Never mind it. Sorry. If you want to. Okay. But can I? Oh! 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 Oh, dude. Oh, die hat's nicht so mit BHs, oder? Also, ich weiß ja nicht. Ich spüre hier so eine gewisse sexuelle Spannung in der Luft. Und Semyon, der alte Stecher, der guckt nur so, ja, I don't give a fuck. Without finishing, she grabbed onto my arm. Is it okay with you? Now it was my turn to blush. Oh, of course. We walked through the forest. It was hardly a forest though, more like a small grove between the camp and the pier. About 100 meters long. I would never think that there would be anything to be afraid of, even on my own. But it just seemed like Lena's fear was contagious. The branches swayed over us. I shuddered and Lena clung to my arm even more strongly. Don't be afraid. It must be a squirrel. Yeah. We reached the Pier. Und es fährt immer noch ein Zug, auch in der Nacht. Am selben Standort. The night was really beautiful. I walked closer to the river and called Lena. Look! The pier, the boathouse and the moon are reflecting in the water. It looked like another world, with the surface of the water being the door to Wonderland. You could just jump and find yourself in the other side. May I have this dance? I extended my hand to her and bowed clumsily. Then I hesitated. I must have overdid it with my mannerism. There's nothing to fear. I'm no good at it either. Why either? Oder either, oder Penispumpe, ne? She never said she couldn't dance, though it was kind of obvious. Okay. Also, jetzt immer mal langsam, ja? Ich brauche Thumbnail-Material. Mir gehen die Thumbnails aus, das ist so furchtbar. Ich musste bei Uljana schon irgendwelche random Schnipsel nehmen aus dem normalen Text. Das war furchtbar. Weil es einfach keine CGs gab bei Uljana. Bis auf die in der Bücherei und das eine wohl mal im Gras liegen. Oh man. Lena gave me her hand. I let her a bit aside and gently put my arms around her waist. Moment mal, das ist doch nicht am Pier. Wo sind wir denn hier? Das ist doch... Pff. Leute, da haben sich die Zeichner und die Storywriter mal wieder nicht abgesprochen. Ja, es gibt eine Tanzszene. Oh, okay. We just stood like that for a few moments. And what next? Well, I don't know. Do you remember that song? Barely. But I remember. Great, let's waltz like in the movies. How's that? Instead of answering her, I carefully started to move in a circle with Lena. See? Not that hard at all. Yeah. We waltzed for several minutes. Or whatever you could call it. I felt a warmth, though we were not that close to each other. Her chest heaved heavily and her face started to blush more and more. Lena didn't look at me, averting her eyes from one side to another. I suddenly realized that I had never felt anything like this before. It was tenderness overtaking reality, as if I found myself in another better world. I realized that I didn't want to let this girl go, and that I would give up anything, just go on waltzing with her forever. I clasped Lena tighter, and only then she did. Was? I clasped Lena tighter, and only then she look straight at me. Das ist ein Sheet zu viel. Ich kann's, also meine hochtechnische grammatische Analyse hat das gerade ergeben. There was a surprise and confusion in her gaze, but no fear whatsoever. She wasn't afraid of me and didn't push me away. And you said you can dance? I really can't. I was confused. I didn't expect a reaction from her. Where was the confusion, shyness and fear disappeared to? You too dance pretty well. I know. A playful smile crossed her face. Or maybe it just seemed so to me. No, I swear, I saw it. How is that possible? The image of shy and modest Lena didn't fit together with this moment at all. What should I say? What should I do next? I could only keep on waltzing with her in this dance, which was getting stranger with every passing minute. Semyon! Semyon, where are you? The voice came from the edge of the forest. Damn, worst timing ever. Semyon! It was Olga. She must have been worrying because I should have been I should have been back long time ago. I should have guessed that the tireless camp leader would start searching for a lost pioneer. I should have warned her beforehand. Oh, there's no point in thinking about it now. Lena looked at me, the question fraglich. Being seen together would not be the best thing. Why? Let's go and tell her that everything is alright. No, let's hide and return to the camp later. Her idea was strange. Everything was going so well. At least something was starting to work out. Or it seemed like it did. But what was that something? Okay then. I decided not to argue. I wasn't appropriate in such a situation. Olga shouted for a while and left. Let's go. Yes. Scheiße, Dude. Sie will uns vergewaltigen. Ich weiß es ganz genau. Lena didn't grab onto my arm on the way back. I was a little bit frustrated, but wasn't certain enough to take the first step. We kept silent again. It was not typical of Lena to start a conversation. I just didn't want to say after everything that happened at the pier. Also, I just didn't know what to say. She kept looking at the ground all the way back, keeping her usual expression. What a bizarre change. Or to be more precise, what was bizarre was that smile on the pier and Lena's words. She stopped at the square. Well, I have to go. Okay. Thank you for today. Yes. Lena turned around and headed to a cabin, and I kept standing where I was. What the hell was that? The dance? That sudden change in the mood, and then everything was back to normal. It was like I was embracing another Lena in that short moment. That's right, she wasn't herself. She seemed a completely different person. Oh Gott. Sag mir nicht, sie ist so eine... Sag mir nicht, sie ist so eine schizophrene Person. Och, nö, Dude. Und wir haben ihre Schizophrenie getriggert. Och, nö. Darauf hätte ich ja gar keinen Bock. Maybe I don't know her well enough. Nun, das mit der Schizophrenie, das würde einige Dinge tatsächlich erklären. Schon in der Alissa-Route. Eventuell war das in der Miko-Route auch eine Andeutung darauf. Aber ich bin mir nicht sicher. Gucken wir mal, wie es weiterläuft. I had a feeling before that Lena hides something under her mask of shyness. It takes much longer than 2 days to understand someone. Damn, what shall I do? Maybe I was just seeing things. I walked to the leader's cabin. The whole camp was sleeping, so there was no one to see me. So what? What's wrong with a pioneer taking a walk at night? When I was almost at the door, I heard a noise behind me. The branches of the bush near the trees rustled as if someone moved there. There shouldn't be any wild animals around here. Someone must have been watching me. That very moment I rushed in the direction of the noise, forced myself through the bushes and looked around. It was too dark and I didn't see anything or anyone. There was no point in going on. Vermutlich das Katzenmädchen. Even if someone was watching me, he must have been gone already. I went back to the cabin. The light inside was on. Looks like she's still awake. Simeon, where have you been? What do you mean, where? Me and Lena have been sorting medical supplies in the infirmary. I told you before that I would do that in the evening. Really? When was that? Took you long enough. I was in the infirmary about half an hour ago. It was closed and the lights were off. Well, we decided to have a little walk. I'm fretting about you while you're out having a walk. Well, sorry. I'll let you know beforehand next time. Please do. Go to bed. It's late. I can't help agreeing with her. It was by any measure a hard day. I was too tired to think about the evening's events, and I doubt I would have any decent thoughts. The main thing is that I have not a single idea how to react to all this. To Lena, to the camp, to this whole world. Oh, meine englische Aussprache ist heute wieder ausgezeichnet. I practically haven't spent even a minute on looking for answers. Moreover, I've been avoiding it as if the possible discovery scared me. Ich entschuldige mich im Übrigen, falls meine englische Aussprache stellenweise ein bisschen scheiße ist. Das hat zwei Faktoren. Oder zwei Ursachen. Entweder ich bin müde wie Sau und starte einfach nur an, nur noch zu lallen und die Dinge halbherzig zu lesen. Und zweitens, ich habe wirklich so ein bisschen die Angewohnheit stellenweise, dass meine Aussprache generell nicht die beste ist und dass ich auch so im Privatleben immer wieder mal ein bisschen rummurmel und ja, Wörter oder Buchstaben verschlucke. So wie es ja auch manchmal der Fall ist. Ich merke das nicht immer, ja. In meinem Kopf habe ich da gerade die perfekte Aussprache, während ich es mir dann... Warte mal, anderer Satzbau. Aber wenn ich es mir dann wieder angucke und anhöre, dann denke ich mir so, Alter, wie hast du denn da rumgelallt? Das ist ja furchtbar. Und sowas willst du an die Menschen da draußen schicken? And Lena. The time I spent with her was much more important than all my attempts to return the real world, to the real world. I could worry myself for a long time, trying to understand what I did wrong and what I didn't do at all, but exhaustion overcame me. Tag 3 sind wir jetzt, oder? Tag 4? Ja, Tag 4. Gut. Ich dachte schon. What's denn hier los? I was going to head for breakfast when somebody knocked the door. Oh, it was Lena. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. I was taken aback a bit. Oh, Jesus. I was taken aback a bit. The events of the previous day were still fresh in my memory, but I didn't really want to speak about them. You are probably looking for Olga, aren't you? Well, no. I mean, yes. Lena was her usual self, shy and easily embarrassed. The dance on the pier now seemed no more than a dream. She's not here, I'm sorry. Okay then. I'll go. Okay. When Lena left, I thought that I would be too cold towards her, so I decided to be nice and our next encounter. Still, regardless, the morning was shining and beautiful. The bright sun was shining over the space and time displaced pioneer camp Sovyanok, warming its residents and filling them with energy to spend the day productively. Or in my case, to waste it in the futile efforts to find an explanation for everything happening here. Okay. Alyssa versucht uns wieder rumzukriegen. Die Strandszene bekommen wir auch immer. Das ist gut. Ich glaube, hier gibt es keine wirkliche... Nee. Hä? Was können wir da machen? Take a walk with Slavia. Nö. Wir gucken uns doch mal den grazilen Body vom Buttermeister an. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Miko. Oh, I think you would look gorgeous in it. Thank you. It's alright. I'm just being completely honest. Wer schreibt denn inmitten der Nacht? Ah. Flanell, Kamera und Film. Ein weiterer Stammzuschauer von mir, den ich aber noch nicht so kenne. Was genua ist eine laue Höhle? Einen Moment, das muss ich mal kurz beantworten. Ja. Oh, Vivo hat geschrieben, das muss ich auch gleich noch lesen. Was genau ist eine Lauerhöhle? Das beantworte ich doch gerne. Umgangssprache. Ja, Leute, wie nennt man das denn? Umgangssprachlich für die eigene Bude. So, ich lasse es einfach mal so stehen. So. Was hat Vivo geschrieben? Hey Mann, what the fuck ist los mit euch? Was ist da los? Okay. Ist Vivo jetzt Krasyl oder wie? Hä? Warte, Moment. Krasyl kommt von Norwegen und Vivo war auch in Norwegen und war im Pfad. Hey, ihr habt ja fast dieselbe Geschichte. Oder seid ihr dieselbe Person? Oder verwechsel ich da jetzt gerade was, Dude? What the fuck is going on? Warum haben Vivo und Krasyl fast dieselbe Story? Das pupst jetzt gerade mein Kopf. Kommen die beiden jetzt echt von Norwegen? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Verpiss dich. Also nicht Vivo, sondern mein Handy. Wir machen jetzt hier weiter. What the fuck ist... egal. Nee, ich bin mir sicher, dass Krasyl das auch... Warum warst du und Krasyl in einem fucking Camp? Egal. Bevor ich jetzt meinen Kopf weiter darüber zerbreche. We were quiet for some time. How is the headache? Much better, thank you. She smiled. I'll be off. Good luck. Then I went out and I continued to look through my magazine. The magazine. Ja. Ja, fick dich. Ich will immer noch wissen, was da drin ist. Sexspielzeug und so weiter. Nein! Aber sie holt es sich aber sowieso. Nein. Hallo Akbar. Oh boy. Jetzt kommt wieder mein gefürchteter Teil. Und oh boy. Oh boy, habe ich auf den Moment gewartet, zusammen mit Lena da runter zu gehen. Uhrzeit 1:26 Uhr. Ich kann noch locker eine Stunde, Alter. Ich weiß jetzt schon, dass ich hier den Schnitt reinmachen werde, weil ich nehme jetzt seit fast einer Stunde auf. Also sage ich es euch jetzt schon. Ha! Ich schneide hier jetzt Cliffhanger, Bitches!